Hey guys, what is up? So tomorrow I'm going to go out to this area in a place called Monte Cristo in Utah, and this is one of the places, according to some of the Bigfoot websites out there, this is the first or second most likely place to encounter a Sasquatch in this state. And as you can see, there's a kind of a loose grouping of Bigfoot encounters here. Um, let's see, there's 3 sightings and then 3 Class B. A sighting is a Class A encounter and then 3 Class Bs. And they're from all over the place: 2006, 1978, 1999, 77, 62. So this is a very loose area, but I know of a lot of other people that have emailed me claiming to have had encounters in the Monte Cristo area. So it's what people in the Bigfoot world would call a hot spot. So if Bigfoot exists, we should be able to find evidence in places like this. And I've gone here and I've found what I consider to be, really awesome, compelling evidence. But I've never been to these areas, and the reason that I'm choosing these areas today is because they're really far off the beaten path. It's not an area where you're going to have Boy Scouts. I was a professional scouter for years, and I'm currently a scout leader in my church. And so I'm very familiar with Boy Scouts, what they do, where they go. You're not going to have Boy Scouts out here for any reason. For Boy Scouts to do like a high adventure backpacking trip, they're going to stay on well-marked trails, and even if they're on like a horse camping trip where they're using horses, I'm forgetting what that's called, then they're still not going to be in areas like this. So my point is, this is not recreational camping or anything. This is a place. This is a place where these places, not even four-wheelers and stuff go here. So the only people that are going to be here are hunters, and so it's pretty remote. And there is hunting here. Hunting is very popular in La Plata. And so what we'd be looking for are things above and beyond what hunters do, like upside down trees shoved into the ground, 17-inch footprints, tree leans, and bizarre ground glyphs, and all sorts of interesting things above and beyond what hunters do. Obviously, hunters make blinds, hunters make shelters, and hunters camp and all those things. And I'm getting a lot of criticism, and I always have. It's okay. It comes with the territory. Bigfoot is not a highly esteemed subject, and there's a lot of people who think that you're completely stupid and ignoramus for taking this even slightly seriously. And so what everyone's criticizing, what the most common criticism is that, oh, well, Real's just going out in the woods and he's finding hunting blinds and he's finding old structures that were made by either hunters or Boy Scouts. Well, that's why I want to go to this remote area, is because it eliminates a lot of the things that we normally see. We have these little access roads that are used pretty much just by hunters, as far as I know. I mean, I know of no other thing up here besides that. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to probably park my truck. I'm going to try and get in and park it around here. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the evening tomorrow. And I've never been here. These pins are just things that I laid down that I would like to explore. I might not be able to get all the way over here, probably won't, but I'm going to spend the rest of the day tomorrow combing through these forest fingers. As you can see, there's these 2 dark, very heavily forested areas. Lots of water. There's beaver ponds all through the bottom here. It's just a wonderful, wonderful habitat for bears, wolves, actually, occasionally, mountain lions, everything, moose. You have everything here. And so this is also a place that through experience, I've learned that these are the types of places where you find lots of what I consider to be Bigfoot evidence. So I'm kind of doing this because of the criticism that I only go into local areas and mistake like homeless shanties, homeless shelters for Bigfoot evidence. I'm extremely confident that I will find all the Bigfoot evidence here, where obviously there are no homeless shanties, homeless villages going, happening. If there's a homeless person out here, then it's more like a Bear Grylls homeless person than your typical inner city homeless guy camping out behind Walmart. Anyway, I also want to say it is difficult to find Bigfoot evidence. I've said before that finding Bigfoot's easy, and what I mean by that is that it's simple. The concepts that I've talked about are simple, but it's not easy. So I want to correct myself. It's not easy at all. It requires tons of physical exertion. I do want to say that I do very much believe that Sasquatch stays in remote areas far away from humans. I think that that's what they prefer. I think if they sneak into places like fruit orchards and things, it's rare, and it's atypical. I think that these types of areas are where I have always found the most compelling evidence and have had the most compelling experiences. Okay, including sightings. So I just don't, there's rumors online that say that I think, Bigfoot's behind Walmart, or that I think it's, everywhere. And that's just not true. A structure can last a long time. So if a Sasquatch makes a structure somewhere near the city, we don't know. That doesn't mean that the Sasquatch frequents that area. It's kind of like humans. You can find a fence post out in the desert of a farm that used to be there 200 years ago. So it doesn't mean that humans are trafficking that area at all. It just means that one time something happened there. But the whole point of my channel up until now has been to kind of go to where Sasquatch spends most of their time, rather than looking in places where they spend the least of their time. And I think these areas are where they spend most of their time. Anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to tell you guys this is where I'm going. So that's tomorrow, which is Saturday, which is what is the date? What is the date tomorrow? So today is Friday the 15th of June, and tomorrow is the 16th. And so I'm going to be meeting people. Whoever wants to come, I'm going to be meeting people in a parking lot right outside, right at the entrance to Monte Cristo. And let me change this around here. Which the parking lot is somewhere. Where is that parking lot? Anyway, it's here it is. It's this one. It looks like there's a Bigfoot thing right near this parking lot, an encounter. So I'm going to be meeting people in this parking lot. This is right at the entrance. There's a gate here. That's right at the entrance to Monte Cristo. So I'm going to be meeting people here at noon if you would like to come. I know this is extremely short notice. I like it this way so that people won't try and coordinate with me. And, I like people to just be spontaneous. If you're going to come, then just be there. And so anyway, if you want to come tomorrow, Saturday, let's say we're going to meet here at 2 o'clock. Everybody meet here at 2 p.m. Meet in this parking lot at 2 p.m. I know for sure that myself and my friend will be there, And because of this video, I might get 1 or 2 people to come with me. And what we're going to do is we're going to drive through Monte Cristo, and we're going to drive out to these areas all the way out. There's the little road we're going to take, and we're going to park our cars somewhere around here. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I'll see ya.